What's going on, everybody? It's AC Taylor from the Social Gray School, or should I call you Socialites? I kind of like that name. I want to have a conversation today about you're being priced out. I just saw a video of a young lady on TikTok, beautiful woman, mulatto, curly hair, my type, my weakness, but she's complaining about how she can't even live her regular life. Rent's $1,300. She can't get her nails and toes done. She can't get a wax done. And the reality is she's getting priced out because of the economy. Now, a lot of people think that because things are getting more expensive and Trump's in office, that things are going to go back down to an affordable price. And that is not necessarily true at all. Just because Trump's in office doesn't mean he's going to make the economy go back. The economy and inflation is still going to raise about 3.4%. There might be a small pause on it just for right now, but the reality is the world that we live in, it's always going to go and it's always going to increase from a consumer standpoint, because that's just basically what we are. And to try to deny that and to try to deny our nature and basic things is kind of like insane. There's no way around it. We're going to need basic things. We're going to want to do nice things. We're going to want to go to different restaurants. And let me just say this as well. Here on this channel, the theme basically is bettering yourself, okay? The Social Gray School is essentially taking the 5 to 10% of people who want to be better, who want to do more with their lives, but they just are struggling to figure out how, okay? When it comes to July 28th and we start breaking these things down, how to eat properly, how to dress properly, how to communicate with people, how to network, things that I just do on a daily basis that I don't necessarily think about, I'm actually going to be bringing to you guys. And that is what is important in life, because we need the bare necessities in order to make that money, right? And so I was fortunate enough to grow up in this environment to where this was constantly pushed and constantly put in front of me, like, hey, do this, do that. This is what you do when you get into a store. This is what you do when you negotiate. Always talk price, always do that. And see, a lot of people don't have this same mindset, which is quite all right. If you are lost, this is the right channel for you, okay? So that is the theme of the channel. But we're being priced out. Everything that we see around here is not the same price as it was in 2017, 2018, and 2019, or even 2020 when the pandemic hit. It's significantly more expensive, and to try to deny that reality is you're playing with fire. Like, there is so many options that you can do to try to afford your life. And shout out to CGA, because CGA famously says you need about $100,000 combined income, whether you're living with a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a roommate, anything like that. You need $100,000 combined income to survive in the world that we're living in. And as somebody in their 20s who's working 2-3 jobs, who works 90 hours a week, who only gets one day off, and that's today, to try to get as much stuff as he can get done without affecting the rest of the week, we have a limited amount of time in order to do that. And so instead of me just complaining, I'm just gonna do more work, which is why you see me posting every single day. And I'm actually enjoying this process. What do you guys think about it? And so the reality is, if we're getting priced out, what are our options? What kind of skills do we have? What do we need to do on a daily basis in order to get over that hump? What kind of skills do we need to curate in order to make sure that we're not left in the dust like everybody else? And I'm in Arkansas right now, as you guys already know. And so in Arkansas, there's a lot of people who make a lot of excuses for a lot of actions that could have been avoidable had they known just a little bit more information. And I mean, we have the internet now, so how can you not know this information that's being presented to you? And see, that's the fact, and that's the thing that kind of always bothers me just a little bit, because there is so much out here that people are giving out for free on YouTube. There's courses that are like $25, $15, $10 that you can get into and start learning more skills to increase your productivity. Like, for instance, I used to play piano, right? I don't play much piano anymore, but I'm going to start getting into it again. Shout out to Larry C. In order to create more time and more money and more energy for myself, so that way I can put it into network administration, so that way I can put it into myself and getting my skills up as far as the YouTube goes, as far as editing goes, because right now my time is extremely limited. So instead of seeing a lot of the videos that you guys are used to seeing with a lot of heavy editing and stuff like that, I just decided to sit down and talk in front of the camera and just have this conversation one-on-one with you guys, because it's prevalent in what we see in the world today, right? And so if you're stuck in a rut and you're getting priced out, things are getting more expensive. Rent is $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 for some people, and you got to work 2, 3, 4 jobs. What are some solutions that you can use, and what are some solutions that you can engage in order to avoid yourself getting priced out? What kind of skills do you have? Are you an editor? Are you a musician? Or did you play basketball? Did you play a sport? Can you coach? Can you referee? These are all of the things that you can do in order to get yourself over that hump. And I promise you, once you start engaging in these activities, you're going to start to see your money increase, because you have skills that are marketable. Even though I'm in a small market right now and the economy is not that great here in Arkansas, the cost of living is about 11% lower than that of the nearest town or the big state like Texas. It's 11% lower than that. So we get a lot of things for cheap. And so likewise, there is still money to be made out there, but you just have to find it. You just have to use your skills to your advantage in order to leverage yourself against the inflation that is happening right now. Last year, just to be as honest as possible with you guys, I made about $48,000. This year, I'm looking to make about $55,000. But in 2022, 2023, I made $100,000. Plus, I had a business on the side that generated about $20,000 as well. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at $120,000 surplus in income. Then I took a step back, got laid off, and I had to start all over again. And so now I'm rebuilding my income. Yes, I'm poor right now. Yes, I have limited funds, but that's not stopping me from going forward and moving forward and creating new skills for myself, so that way I can be marketable for the economy that we live in. And so we just have to be solution oriented, which is why this channel is so important. And I'm going to be giving you guys the skills that I know for free. And if you guys haven't already, check out my book, because I talk about a lot of this stuff and my upbringing within that book and how it kind of set me up for success for where I am in my life right now. I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video. I love you guys. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe if you're getting value from this channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace.